Okay, so onto the clock and arpeggiator section. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw some MIDI notes here quickly. Oh, that's very loud. Let's turn that down. Let me take off some of that cutoff filter. So I'm just going to draw like a big A minor chord. Okay, so if we look at the clock section, this basically determines the speed of the arpeggiator, which is synchronized to your host tempo. So at the moment I'm on 120 BPM, and so that's going to be playing eighth notes. And you can't change the time of that. You can't change it to like milliseconds or seconds or whatever. It's only synchronized. So multiply will scale basically the clock from half as long if you drag it to the left to twice as long to the right. So if I just turn on the arpeggio, then we'll hear it. So that's eighth notes, then this is twice as fast. And this is half as fast. Just want to change the sound a bit to work with, be a bit nicer. Okay, and then we get swing, and with swing we can turn it up to halfway, which makes it triplets. And all the way makes it dotted notes. Okay, and then over here we've got the ARP switch, which just turns the ARP off and on. And then we have the mode, which is basically how the ARP gets played. So played will just play them in the order that you play the notes, essentially. So if I had to spread these out, now it's going to play it in this order. So bottom notes, then this note, then this note. If I had to drag this one out so that that's the last note played, then it'll play like that one, then that one, then that one. And then we have up, which just plays up, and then down plays down, up, down, +1. Just basically plays it all the way up and then plays the next note down. Up, down 2 plays it all the way up and then another 2 notes down. Okay, and then random just plays completely random notes. Okay. And then we have octaves. So here we can choose the amount of octaves that the arpeggiator will span. And we can control this by controlling the progression here. So serial will play the first 3 notes and then play the next 3 notes an octave up. And then round will play the first 3, then it'll play an octave up and then an octave down again. I think I need to make this a longer arpeggiator for you to actually hear that. So I'm just going to lengthen this and then drag these out. Okay, so that's round and then leap. So that is going to play each note in a different octave. And then obviously the more octaves you add here, the more it's going to jump around. Okay, so that covers that, and then repeat. Okay, so repeat works by basically playing each note in all the octaves before it plays the next one. So we have 2 octaves here. It's going to play A over here, then A over here again, and then it's going to play E over here, then E higher up, and then C 1 octave up. Okay, and then restart just determines when the arpeggiator restarts. Based on notes. So over here it'll be after 4 notes, the arpeggiator will restart. So if we have this on 1 octave here and we set it to, let's say, up, down 2, and maybe set it to like 16th notes, then it's restarting after every 4 notes. If we change this to 8, we get a different pattern. Okay, so that's it for the arpeggiator and clock section. Next up, we're going to cover the effects.